A lot of respect too to Mary Louise Parker, who is a very underrated actress. If you haven't watched the TV series Weeds, she's on Weeds, and she's amazing on the show Weeds.
I'm gonna watch Weeds sometime.
She is amazing.
People gave her props a lot, but now that you've given it props, I will watch it. Because I trust it.
Alright, so number 14 is Red.
Now fuck this. I gotta figure out if that guy was right or not. No,
we're gonna pause the video. We'll be right back. No.
Now I'm all distraught. Alright, my number 14 is Four Lions.
Another one that I intended to see and didn't get around to it. No, I intended to see it.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, this is a really, really, really amazing satire. There's only one movie, I think, that was funnier than this. This is a smart movie. It's very dark comedy. Justin looked like he was dancing. Were you just dancing?
Doing a little,
just
yeah,
dance.
I did a little. Just dance, dance. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
We had our moment. Now we're done.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was
something about Red.
Oh yeah, Red. Red. It's always a pleasure to see Bruce Willis. Oh yeah, it was. It was.
That was not scripted.
No,
by the way.
None of this is scripted. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Four Lions.
That's why it takes me so long to think. It's like,
yeah,
well. So yeah, this is a dark comedy. Tackles an issue that will probably offend some people. It's about guys who want to be terrorists. So that automatically probably... I don't know if anybody was pissed, but I mean, I can see a certain group of people that would be very offended by the fact that this movie is making light of the fact that these guys want to go blow up people. But it's just a really funny movie. Just all around. And I thought you saw it, and now I feel sad that you haven't. But you should definitely see it because you like it.
Yeah, I figured that I would, but and it was on my Criticker actually recommended that I see it, but I just never got around to it.
You should see it.
That's punching the balls. Sorry to crotch you there, sir, but no, didn't get the chance to see it.
It's always a pleasure to see Bruce Willis.
Shut up. So that's your number 14.
Yes.
My number 13 is a movie that just recently won the Golden Globe for best, I believe it was Best Picture, Musical, or Comedy. I believe is what it was, because Best Drama went to, of course, Social Network. My number 13 on the year is The Kids Are All Right. An excellent family drama focused around kind of an unconventional. Well, it's not a dramedy, I guess. Focused around sort of an unconventional family. You have Annette Bening, who won Best Actress for her role in Kids Are All Right.
See, I like Julianne Moore more.
And you know what? That was one thing. Julianne Moore is getting no cred.
She never gets cred. I gave her cred in another video.
Yeah.
I think she was like 3rd actress of the year, whatever.
Yeah.
One of the most underrated actresses.
Absolutely. Julianne Moore gets no respect.
No love.
Despite the fact that she gets naked, I think, in every movie that she does.
She's fearless. She has no fear.
She has no fear, and she's gorgeous.
I mean, exactly. You look through movies she's done, like I think I probably mentioned like Safe, or even The Forgotten, even though that movie kind of went a little wonky. But The Kids Are All Right, and Chloe, and just she's fearless. She doesn't. She has no limits to the roles she play. God no. Whatever.
But yeah, Kids Are All Right. Like I say, around an unconventional family. Annette Bening and Julianne Moore are lesbians, have a daughter and a son together, both from the same sperm donor, played by Mark Ruffalo. And the kids eventually want to, meet their birth dad or whatever, and just kind of goes from there, and Julianne Moore ends up sleeping with him, and you know, their families going through all this dramatic stuff, and it's really, 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 really well done. Has an excellent musical score. All this, the shots are fantastic. Beautiful scenery, even though it's kind of a suburban locale, but just the scenery is beautiful. Characters that you want to get behind, even the dad who ends up kind of being a dick, you still want to get behind him because he's still a sympathetic character. It was such a treat, and it was recommended. I keep saying that, but it was such a treat to watch, and it kept getting recommended to me by everybody. Tony Lance recommended it to me at least 20 times, so shout out to Mr. Lance there. But this, like I say, was easily one of the best dramedies that I've seen in years. So absolutely, Kids Are Alright. So number 13, lucky number 13 on the year.
I knocked it down a few points. At first, it would have made it on my list. I knocked it down a bit when I kind of looked over my list. Which it's kind of a crime. Makes me feel like these people who said that this year was a bad year for movies, I just don't understand what they were watching.
I'm not sure where they're coming from.
But yeah, this was a great movie. It was honest. It was just such an honest movie.
Yeah, it was.
It was people, real people being people, and that was great. You don't see that a lot. Didn't glorify anything, just showed it like it was.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a good choice, huh? Now I'm going to go with an unconventional one, because I've never ever seen this in Best Movies of the Year.
This is your number 13.
My number 13 is Batman Under the Red Hood.
Oh.
Not even going to lie, it's because it's Batman.
Nice.
I knock everything up 25 points if it's Batman.
That's why he ranked Batman versus Scooby-Doo, or Batman meets Scooby-Doo meets Batman. Ranked it like a 30. It's like 25 points because Batman's
Batman. Animated Batman, not always great, obviously, but I mean, there's so much great Batman, so many great Batman animated movies. This was just another one. Yeah, maybe if I wasn't so in love with Batman, I might have not made this list. But you know what? Batman, always cool.
But you know what? If you weren't so in love with Batman, you may not have even watched the movie. So
Batman.
You never know.
It's all about Batman.
Yeah, Batman Under the Red Hood was... and I mean, the character of the Red Hood is a really interesting character. So it was fun to watch that. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. It didn't make my list, but it was for what it is, and for what it's trying to be. It's trying to be a Batman movie, a Batman cartoon, and it was great. I really, really liked it.
Batman, as long as you get a dude with a dark past who's conflicted now,
little broody,
broody, throwing the Joker. There you go. That's all you need. It doesn't matter if it doesn't do anything incredibly new. But it did do something cool.
They're having tea.
Yeah, I'd watch
it's just like, hey, he's fucking right.
I'm so pumped for any Batman movie that gets released. So,
Christopher Nolan,
he's making it.
Come on, hustle up, brother.
Batman.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Very number 13. We only have a dozen more to go each. Yes. Have we hit an hour yet? No, 48 minutes. We're not doing too bad. My number 12 on the year is the much maligned that I just mentioned, The Social Network.
I couldn't wait for you to mention this one. This will probably take 20 minutes.
So this will take a while. The Social Network just won the Golden Globe for Best Picture. Actually, cleaned up at the Golden Globes. It got quite a bit. Did I dislike the movie? Not at all. I thought it was great.
Obviously not.
Obviously not. It made my list.
Yeah. And
it wasn't at the bottom of it. I really, really liked The Social Network. The one thing really that I think is the crowning achievement of The Social Network is its music. And you said this multiple times, when Trent Reznor shuts the fuck up and makes music, the music is great.
No lyrics, no singing.
Yeah, exactly. So when he does that, he's a genius. Motherfucking genius. But my problem with The Social Network